June was a very active student in her senior year, and she was 3 months from graduating, and she was very active in sports. Volleyball captain of her volleyball team. And she had a stroke. So it left her in the state that she's in now.
I was a runner. Over lunch, I ran with my boss. He and I ran to the beach and run back. I was happy and I felt free.
Before my stroke, my grandson liked and play football, soccer with me, but he's little baby. After my stroke, I can't play with my grandson.
Yeah, before the stroke, June was very active. Well, her childhood was very active, and she was outgoing. When this happened to her, she received her letter from the college she had applied that she had been accepted there, and all of that just went down the drain. You felt, that was gone forever.
It happened in September 10th, 1997. I was driving to work, and 1 mile away from work, I have a stroke. And I got out of my car, and somebody there, some guy said, "Are you okay?" And I wanted to speak, but it was garbage language. I couldn't make sense. Speech was my problem. I couldn't talk for 3 years. I could think, but I can't verbalize. Conversation, my kids and my mom and my husband had conversations, and oh my God, I wanted to say something, but I felt left out.
In September of 2015, Orelia had suffered from a stroke due to a period of having high blood pressure.
I'm sleeping when I got a stroke. It's 2:00 a.m.
When I first met Orelia, she was in a wheelchair. She didn't even have shoes on because she hadn't been walking. She'd been in a chair, I guess, why even put shoes on. And she was in a lot of pain. Her leg gave her a lot of pain, and her arm was so painful for her. The slightest movement hurt.
The result of the stroke was I had a wheelchair.
One of her main concerns at that time was that she had been running. She had developed pain that was keeping her from being able to run anymore. Running around the lake is something that she really loves to do, and she couldn't do it when I met her.
With the first place that she went for therapy, they evaluated her, I guess, and then gave her it was kind of a write-off that she wouldn't be able, they couldn't help her. It was like she just wouldn't be able to. And it was disheartening because, we were hopeful. We wanted to hear good news that there's hope for her for her future.
But in the clinic never say something, positive, something good for Orelia.
When they told me no more physical therapy, I'm feeling sad, but the hospital say no more.
Health insurance doesn't cover physical therapy forever for anybody. Nobody gets physical therapy forever. So it's really important that Challenge Center's here because it gives people a place to go to keep working on their goals.
And when insurance-covered therapy ends, people really are left wondering, what are they going to do? What's the future going to be like?
We didn't know what was going to happen from there on. She wasn't able to walk or talk. And so that's why she lost hope, and that's why we lost hope.
She needed a lot of help getting in and out of her chair. Her family members at that time were mostly doing all the work, lifting her, carrying her over to where she needed to go. She wasn't able to do very much for herself at all at that time.
The only thing she do is to barely feed herself, but that was it. That didn't give her any hope of trying to do on her own, trying to be independent.
And then they find Challenge Center, and we tell them, we can help them, we can keep going, they can do more. When Orelia started here, you could tell it had been hard for her, and that She wanted to be positive, but she wanted a reason to believe, and a reason to believe she should be positive, and she wanted to see a path, a real path to reaching her goals.
Challenge Center's Scholarship Fund is the reason why a lot of our clients are able to come. Without Challenge Center's Scholarship Fund, many of them wouldn't be able to afford the care that they need.
The Challenge Center believed in me and guided me.
She really wanted to learn to run, and she made it happen. And we advised her along the way, but you know, it's hard work, and she had the access to this equipment here, and she had access to supports that she needed, and she made that happen.
Because she came up to me one day and said, "Jamie, it's great, I can run again." "You can run?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm running at the lake." So that was wonderful.
I can drive, I can talk, I can do running, walking, running. Oh my God, I'm grateful to the Challenge Center because it speed up my recovery. So now I have no pain.
My arm, I don't move before. Just when I come in Challenge Center, I move my arm.
She can move her own arm now, and we get through sessions now without her even mentioning pain, and she's happy and moves, and she walks in. And
I've seen a lot of progress from Orelia in her goal to take care of her grandson. They go for walks together now, and you know, she can take him to the park and walk around with him.
Now I saw my wife happy. We appreciated the help for the Challenge Center.
she, every day, is coming in telling us that she did something new or different. She'll come in and say, "I walked at the park over the grass for an hour yesterday," and she'll tell me about things that she does with her grandson, and it just keeps getting better for her.
Yeah, every day is more better for me.
And the people here in Challenge Center is really, really excited. They say, "You can do it, you can do it, we can too."
Challenge Center gives people back hope that they've lost usually.
She couldn't do anything before. She couldn't talk, nothing.
Through the course of physical therapy, we've helped her with her ability to sit up tall, her posture, hold her head up, and take deep breaths so that she can speak.
I'm able to talk more and get up.
She has hope, you know, she has hope, and we do too. And just looking at her talking now today, we never know if that would ever happen, you know. She had tried other places, no progress. They're willing to make the effort that the Challenge Center has. This is a remarkable state that she's come to now, that she can even communicate. I keep saying the word amazing. It is. The way it's turned her around, it's given her hope, it's given us hope. And I actually saw her for the first time when I came the other day. She actually was standing up on her own. That was just amazing. Anytime I see, it's just so much progress she's made. You know.
To see June go from, you know, not even be able to sit up by herself, she couldn't talk, and to see her now where she is now, standing and walking and everything else, it's amazing, and she's not done. You know, it must feel great to get to walk again. It feels really great to help people walk again.
Without Challenge Center, all of our clients would be where they were when we met them if Challenge Center wasn't here to help them keep working and make progress towards their goals.
I really believe that if you believe you can or you believe you can't, you will be right. And honestly, until they believe they can, they won't.
I'm gonna run through the challenge center.
You're gonna run through Challenge Center? Who's gonna have to hold you up?
No one.
That's right.
No one?